Hello everyone, Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I am on to the last little cardigan for to change my picture on my knitting pattern and add a little bit more to the pattern, like the little bonnet that Sammy's wearing, because it's just got a hat on the pattern. So that's going to be that picture there. That's going to be the little set she's wearing. That's going to be on the thing. And I also finished this one. It's a little hat and a little cardigan. That's an 18-inch little blackberry cardigan. That's for the picture as well, because I'm going to have the three of them, the three things on the picture. And I have, that's the back, one of the fronts, and I'm nearly finished the other front. Just coming up to the shaping on the neck. So I just have the sleeves to do on that, and then I'll get that stitched up. This is 16-inch, this one, and get it all stitched up and get the picture sorted out for to put on the pattern, and then I can change the picture, add the bonnet and alter one or two other things, because that particular pattern, you probably can't notice it on here, but where I have the instructions here for sewing up, I have the hat written straight underneath it, and there's lots of people buy this as a PDF on Etsy, and then people send me, my tablet just dropped down. Oh, I need something to stop it falling down. I think that's better, might stay up. People send me messages wanting to know. One woman said she was very disappointed because there was a picture of a hat, but there was no instructions for the hat in the pattern. And I have to send the messages and tell them where to look for the hat. The instructions are there. You just haven't read the whole pattern. And I get loads of comments coming back like that from Etsy, and I'm sick of them having to keep telling people that the hat is there, the instructions. Just when I made the PDF on here, I just didn't have enough room on the paper to separate the hat from the rest of the thing, and that was why I'm doing a new picture for the front, so I can put the whole thing, instead of having, I've explained all this before, like instead of having all those, the back and the front taken up with pictures, I'm going to put the whole lot on one side. That's why I'm knitting these things, hoping to get them finished. Put that there and that there, and I think I've been playing chicken with the white. That's all I've got left of the white without joining. I have another bit to join in, but I was hoping to do it without having to join a little bit on this, but it looks like I'm going to have to join it in for to finish the front off. So as soon as I get this finished and sewn up, I can start altering the pattern and take a nice photo with all three things on, so that's so everyone will know that there's not just the plain blackberry, that they can do the one like this with the two different colors as well. So I've done that. So yeah, I've got 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. That's what I need, 11 stitches, and then I've got to knit across and cast the stitches off for the neck. But you know, when I was at my bingo on Thursday, some of the girls were talking about where they're going on holiday. My friend Anne, she's going on holiday, I think she's going to Corfu in June. Yes, June it is. And she was complaining about a local club that she goes to. They have a one of these trips, what we call a boozy trip, where they go around old pubs and that, and she's going to be away. They've changed the date for this trip, and they've changed it to one of the days when she's on holiday and she'll not be able to go on it. She was complaining about it and that, and then the other girl, because that's when the girls were asking where she was going, and she says Corfu, and one of the other girls says, oh, we are going to Cyprus. Anybody been to Cyprus? And I said, oh yeah, I've been to Cyprus. Mine, I says, it was about 10 years ago. And what was it like? And I said, well, it was okay. It was another nice places to see, which is the girl. We were more interested in the nightlife. Like, what's the nightlife like? And then I remembered something about Cyprus when I was there. I says, well, I'll put this up on the thing of my knee. So I told her about this pub. I don't know whether I've told this story before. I might have on one of my vlogs on my channel, but there was this club. It was very popular, and someone suggested going there. We should try this particular pub. So we went in this night, and it was jam-packed. It was packed to the rafters, and we looked and we couldn't see any seats anywhere. And I said to Mel, my phone there, I said to Mel, he was my partner at the time. He died a few months after we had been on this holiday, like, but so I'm saying this was about 10 years ago. And we looked around, and I said to Mel, oh, I don't fancy staying here. We're going to have to stand. They had some good turns on. We had saw the notice where the turns where there was a drag queen on, and there was a comedian on, and some other turn. And he said, well, it sounds good, and he said, but it's a pity. And then he looked across at the stage. There was a big stage, and just one corner of the stage there was a table. Just this little table with 2 seats there, and there didn't seem to be anybody sitting there. And I said to Mel, oh, look, there's a couple of seats over there. I wonder if that's anybody's table. So we went over and we asked if there was anybody sitting there, maybe they had getting up for some reason or other. And he said, oh, no, it's empty. It's yours if you want it. So we sat there, and I think there was a drag queen come on first, and then another act. They were quite good. And we're just wondering why this seat was where the place was packed, because there were still people standing and that, and this little table and these seats were free, and nobody seemed to bother about it. And I thought maybe it was because it might have been too close to the stage, and with the speaker, there was a big large speaker, which it was quite loud actually, this speaker next to it, and I thought maybe that's why they weren't sitting there. But anyway, this comedian, he was the last act that come on, and he came onto the stage and putting all these things on the stage, all these things he was doing, his music things and all the rest of it. And then he kept looking at me, and he was winking at me, and making faces and all that. And I'm looking at him and saying to Mel, I seen him. Of course, Mel was getting himself annoyed. I said, oh, he's just a comedian, he's just having a little bit of fun, man, because he noticed we're sitting in the corner. And anyway, this went on all night. The whole act he was doing, he was like winking at me and trying to get me to come up on the stage, and he was dancing, prancing about to some music thing, and I'm not going up on the stage. So you've been embarrassing me all night. I'm not getting up there and embarrassing myself. And he kept doing things like that all night, and I was getting more and more embarrassed. And then he says, after a while, he sort of left me alone, and he was carrying on with his acting and all that. And he started asking a lot of people in the room where they were all from. At first, he come to me and asked me where we were from. And I said, oh, Newcastle. And he said, oh, Newcastle, you're from Newcastle. And what's your name? And I told him, I said, my name's Sheila. And then he went round all the room, round all the people, and asking where people their names and where they were all from. And there was a couple sitting behind us, a table behind us. When he come to that one, the young fella there, he asked him, he says, and where, he asked what his name was first. I can't remember what his name was, but then he said to him, and where are you from? And he said, oh, we are from Australia. And he burst out laughing on the stage, and he says, I couldn't have couldn't have made this up if I tried, you know. And what's he talking about? Looking at me, because he was just in fits of laughter. And then he come out with, you know where it is? I couldn't have made this up if I tried. He says, you know, we have a gentleman here from Australia, and there's a Sheila sitting in front of him. And everybody in the room just burst out laughing. And I suddenly realised what he was on about. You know what the Australians call their women Sheilas. That was a bit of an embarrassment, you know, for all night and that. And I did get up at the end of the night when we were going home. He was sitting at the table with his company's friends and all that. And I went up and I said to him, I can't remember what his name was, but I said, thank you very much for the most embarrassing night of my life. And he was just laughing. He said, no, he said, you're not the only one. And we went back to the hotel, and the next morning when we got up, go into the hall for their breakfast, everybody stood up and they says, good morning, Sheila. They must have all been at that club last night, and so that was it. And then I was talking to a woman sitting in one of the other tables, and she said to me, because she was the one that said, said good morning, Sheila, as well, and she says, you know, you caught me the other night when I was in there. He says, that's what that table's there for. He says, for to find somebody that you can pick on. I said, well, you definitely picked on me, all right, but you picked on the wrong one, though. So he said, no, yeah, I was getting up on the stage with him and prancing about like a flaming idiot. So I was telling the girls that was the night, and I was saying, well, what did they call the pub? And I said, I don't know, I can't remember. I said, it all depends whether you were in the same place we were at. I can't even remember what the place was we were at anyway, the hotel and everything. So that was a little bit of my holiday in Cyprus. So anyway, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, I'm ready to go across this road to cast off. I don't know whether that will take me across. I'll try it. I'm playing chicken again, that's all it is. I don't know whether it'll go across this road. I don't think so, but I'm probably going to have to take it out. No, it's not going. I can tell. I've done so many stitches and it is not going across. So we're pulling that out. And it's a nice day today. I was going to go in my garden and do some digging for some other things, but you know, we've had that much rain. I took the spade and put it in the soil, and it was just covered with clarty, claggy soil. Oh, there's no way I'm digging that. I just stood on part of it and my foot just sunk down, although I'm going to have to wait till it dries out a little bit. I'm not trying to dig that out, you see. So I'll put the spade in, I'll not be able to get the soil off the spade. So it looks like it's a knitting day anyway. But it's going to be a nice day tomorrow, so I may go out in the garden tomorrow. But I have been doing a tutorial for my crochet channel for those scarves that I wear around my neck. It's a crochet one like this type. This is a smaller one I've made. Instead of going round the front and crossing the back and come back again, I like just a small one like this. But I'm not putting it up on the crochet channel until I am monetized, because I'll get nothing for it if I put it up now. But I am only about 20 hours away from getting it monetized, which would probably could be tomorrow, because it depends on how many views I've had on it and how many hours that add up to. So once it hits that 4,000, that's what it is. It's 3,979 hours. And as soon as it hits those hours, I'll get monetized, and I'll put the tutorial up for it's a crochet scarf like this one. It's just one exactly the same as this, but I'm not going to show it until I show it on the channel. And then I'll start putting some more crochet things up, like my blanket and other things. I have been doing the yellow one, because you can see the cones I've got over there ready to do. I had to pull it all out. That one, wasn't what it was supposed to be. And a lot of other things that I'll be putting up, but I'm waiting until it's monetized, because anything I put up now, even if it's monetized tomorrow, I won't get anything for for it because it's not monetized today. So anyway, that's what I'll be doing, just what I can. I'm going to join this white in here and I'll finish this off what I was doing. So that's my little bit for today. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So bye for now.